stretch for me is to just talk. No props and see what comes out. However, I have got a prop in that I wrote this about normal and wanted to use that as the start for the conversation. So, and I put the words in the in comments. My normal isn't your normal. Yours isn't mine. It isn't today, never was and never will be. What was my normal has changed, will change again and change again over coming weeks and months. Yours too. Someone's normal may be increased energy and enthusiasm. Another's normal may struggle to get the basics and essentials done. Today's normal may be lots of free time or no free time at all. Tomorrow's normal may be creative and inspired, or a mind stuck in Groundhog Day. No right, no wrong, just what is. An emerging ravelling and unravelling of old, not so old and new, and yet to be discovered habits. A tightrope of known and unknown, of certain and uncertain. Each of us trying to make sense of the unprecedented and getting a different answer. And yet it's an answer that gives us faith, hope and strength individually. If I try to pull your rug from under your feet about the certainty of your answer, I apologise, as I hope you will me. My normal isn't your normal, yours isn't mine, isn't today, never was and never will be. My normal isn't your normal. And it was written in response to a lot of social media that was there telling people, now is the time to get out there, now is the time to sell, now is the time to do something that I wasn't doing. And then I heard James Corden and Meghan Trainor talking about that they were struggling to be creative at the moment. And it made me realise that we can't sort of shoehorn in our way of being normal at the moment. We're all reacting to what's happening very differently. And therefore my normal isn't your normal, but yours isn't mine. And therefore anybody that tries to say that this is what you should be doing now, you know, should be learning a new skill, should be learning a new language, should be tidying this out, using the opportunity to do that, reviewing that, it's fine if we've got the time, the energy, the inclination, the mindset. But we're all different. And so my normal isn't your normal. And, you know, what is normal? Normal's, you know, the death of normal. Robert Holden talks about the death of normal, and I think that's what's happened. It's like our lives have been thrown upside down, and we're all finding a way of trying to make sense of it. And some people are trying to make sense of it by doing the same as what they've always done. Others are sitting there and waiting for sense to emerge. Others are fighting through, or not fighting, it's the wrong word, but muddling through, trying to find sense in and amongst on a daily basis. And we're all doing it differently. And it's about honouring the fact that we're all doing it differently. I remember when I did Transformation Game with Finn Torn. It was a 2-hour session, Easter Saturday. And the insight I got was the fact we were all alone. Normally, we're all there in groups. And I suppose group norms are out the window at the moment. We're all finding our individual norm, and yet it's that individual, the who we are today, as a result of everything that's come up to this point, is what we're being invited to be. We're being invited to be who we are today, based on everything that's happened up till today. We're not being asked to be whoever we are tomorrow, based on what's happened up till tomorrow. We're being asked to be who we are today, individuals coming together, and I bring my skills, you bring your skills, somebody else brings their skills, and it's together that we can make the world the place we want it to be. So yeah, your normal isn't my normal, isn't your normal. Yours isn't mine. It isn't today, never was and never will be. What was my normal has changed, will change again and again over coming months and weeks, and yours too. Someone's normal may be increased energy and enthusiasm. Another's normal may struggle to get the basics and essentials done. Today's normal may be lots of free time or no free time at all. Tomorrow's normal may be creative and inspired, or a mind stuck in Groundhog Day. No right, no wrong, just what is. An emerging, ravelling and unravelling of old, not so old, new and yet to be discovered habits. A tightrope of known and unknown, of certain and uncertain. Each trying to make sense of the unprecedented and getting a different answer. And yet it's an answer that gives us faith, hope and strength. If I try to pull your rug from under your feet about the certainty of your answer, I apologise, as I hope you will me. My normal isn't your normal. Yours isn't mine. Isn't today, never was, and will never be.